for joining me today. My name's Joe Fish. Today you're going to have fun. We're going to get stronger. We're going to exercise. And when we're done, you're going to feel great for the rest of the day. Now before we get started, make sure you have a safe chair that you can use to hold on to. You have comfortable clothing, safe shoes, and you have some water. Make sure you have water, and if you have a soft ball that you can squeeze, we'll use that for our range of motion exercises. And if you have weights, you can use those. If you don't have weights, you can use water bottles, or you can just use your hands, use body weight. Water bottles weigh about a pound apiece. If you don't have a small ball, you can use a pillow or a rolled up towel will work. Let's get started. Let's warm up. Let's get loosened up, warm up our arms. Make some circles, chair out of the way. Make some circles with your arms, loosen up those shoulders. Now remember, while we're doing these exercises and stretches, listen to your body. If you get tired, stop, have some water, sit down, take a break. Let's go the other way with the arms. If you ever have any pain doing any of these warm-ups or exercises, don't do that exercise. Okay, let's go to the hips. We're going to just go side to side, gently side to side. Loosening up the hips. You can loosen up your legs too, your knees. Keep everything loose doing this. Okay, let's go back to the arms. Up with one arm and down and up and down, stretching the back and the shoulders, and up and down, up and down, up and down. One more on each side, up and down, up and down. Let's do both arms into a Y, up and down and Y, and one more, up and down, and let's march. So remember, you can do everything with or without weights, seated or standing, in your seat or on your feet. Let's go high with the knees and move your arms too. And you can hold on to the chair if you want. Going up and down, and up and down. Try to get those knees up to your hips if you can. We're going to march regular. Okay, we're going to do some squats. Let's just bend the knees and go up. Bend, and up, bend, and up. When we do squats, we keep the chest up. So if you had your name written across your chest, I could read your name, and you push your butt back. One more, and up, and march. Okay, let's take a deep breath, into the nose, out through the mouth, and then up and down with the shoulders, up and down, up and down. Loosening up the shoulder blades. You can feel those shoulder blades moving up and down, up and down. Let's do two more. Up and down, and up and down. And then march again. Okay, we're going to do what's called butt kicks. We're going to bend my knee, bring my heel up. We're going to do, let's do 5 on one side. 1, 2, gently bending the knee. 3, 4, 5. This is a gentle bend. Let's do the other side. 1, 2. You can hold on to your chair for this. 3, 4, and 5. And march again. Okay, let's go back to the arm rolls. Let's do 5 arm rolls forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 arm rolls backward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 more twists. 1, 2, 3, gentle, 4, 5. All right, now we're going to try and get the heart rate up. Feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to squat down and come up with the arms. We're going to do 10 of those. It's like a jumping jack, but no jumping. 2, 3, 4. You're halfway there. Now if you get tired, leave the squat out and just do the arms. I think that's around 8, 9, and around 10. Okay, let's take a deep breath and blow it out. That's the warm up. Okay, I'm going to grab my weights and sit down. All right, it's a beautiful day on the lake today. We're going to go for a row. So we're going to reach out and pull back. Reach out and pull back. So sit with your back off the chair. If I ever say sit tall, that means get your back off the chair. I think that's around 5. This is 6. This is 8. I have my counter for me. 9, and one more. No, we're going to go for 12, 10, but you can stop if you're tired. 11, and reaching out. 12. Okay. Put your oars down. And we're going to do leg extensions. You get something for the legs, for the top of the leg. This is for the quad muscle. Well, you know what? I'm going to take one of my weights and put it under my leg to get my foot off the floor, because I'm in a low chair here. And I want my foot off the floor and raise my leg up. I'm going to do 10 of these. 2, 3, and down. 4. So just go up to where it's comfortable, but you want to feel that top of the leg muscle flexing, getting tight. Is that 8, 9, and 10. Okay, thank you to my counter. I got to put it on the other leg. Here we go. 1, 2, and down. 3, 4, and down. Leg up and down. Nice and controlled motion. Around 8, and 9, and one more, 10. Okay. So remember, if I say we're going to do 10 of something, it may be 11, it may be 9. Because when I'm talking, I lose count. But I have beautiful rows filming and counting for me, so I'm all set today. Here we go, we're going to row. Let's get to shore. 1, 2, and reach out. 3, reach out and pull back. 4, pull those shoulder blades together when you get back there. 5, 6, just pause for a second and pinch those shoulder blades together. 8, stop if you're tired, but we're going to try for 12. 10, 2 more. We're getting almost to shore. 11, and 12. Great job. Put the oars down. We made it to shore. We're going to get on our bicycles now. And now you can lean back in your chair. Hold on to the sides. We're going to go around with 1 foot just to warm it up. So you're going to pull the knee up, push the foot out and down. We're going to do 8 of those to warm up. Around 8. I think that's 6, 7, and one more warm up. 8. Let's take a deep breath. And let's do the other side. Here we go. 1. Remember, this is a warm up. And when you're leaning back, tighten your tummy muscles. Remember, when you have a foot or both feet off the ground, your core muscles are supporting you. Let's do 2 more. 7, and 8. Okay, another deep breath. Now we're going to do both legs. If you can get both legs off the ground, hold on to your chair, lean back, If you can get them both off the ground, that's good. If that's uncomfortable, just do one at a time, alternating. But we're going to go around 12 times today, and we're going uphill. You know what, let's do 10 and go uphill. Here we go. 1. So we're going up the hill, and it's a little slower. 3, 4, 5. Tighten those tummy muscles. 7, 8, almost to the top. Oh, 9, one more. Slow it down a little. 10. Great job. Your legs should be burning now. So let's stand up. Get some oxygen into those muscles. Move them around a little bit. And grab your weights. So today we're going to do a timed workout for upper body strength training. It's going to be a timed workout. I love those because you can go at your own speed. Even though today I want to go a little slow so we can build strength. We're going to do 20 seconds of work. We're going to have 15 seconds of rest. And it's going to be 3 exercises. We're going to start with a cabinet reach. And then we're going to do bicep curls for 20 seconds. Then we're going to put the weights down. And we're going to do an aerobic exercise. You'll have 15 seconds of rest in between each exercise. But if we want to keep moving, we'll march in between. If you want, you can just rest in between. Okay, here we go. Into the cabinet reach. Up and down. So I said we're going to go slowly today. No one's counting how many repetitions, but the slower and more controlled you go, the more strength you'll build. I'm trying to keep those muscles contracted for 20 seconds. Okay, let's march. Or you can just rest. It's called a dynamic rest, an active rest. Okay, we're to the bicep curls. Palms facing in, going up and down. My upper arm is tight against my body. The only thing moving is my forearm. My upper arm isn't moving. So your biceps job is to bend your elbow. Okay, let's put the weights down. And remember that warm-up that when we warmed up, we squatted down and came up with our arms? We're going to do that for 20 seconds. So if you're ready, I think it's time. Here we go. Down, up. Now this you can do fast if you want, because this is an aerobic exercise. If you're tired, just do the arms. Leave the legs up. And stop when you get too tired. Okay, great job. All right, we have another one of those. Next one, we're going to do a forward raise, up and down, up and down. And then for the second exercise, weight's going to go up to your hips, and we're going to push back. This is for that muscle in the back of the arm, the triceps, that we all worry about. We want to tighten that up. And then we're going to put the weights down. We're going to do reach-ups with the heel, like that, for the aerobic exercise. Okay, 20 seconds of work. Here we go for the front raise. Up and down slowly. And we want to go slow. Up, kind of push the weight down. That's where the strength is built, on that downward motion, going slow, resisting gravity. Up and down. All right, more marching. Or just resting. Okay, second one. Here we go. Triceps. We're going to push back. In forward. When you push back, stop and pause for a second. Squeeze that muscle in the back of your upper arm. Squeeze and forward. And back and forward. And back. Okay, I'm going to put my weights down. Let's take a deep breath. Let's get into a half squat, and we're going to reach up from here. You ready? Go at your own speed. Let's reach forward. If the half squat gets tiring and up, you can stand up. This is fast on the shoulders, making power coming from the arms. Okay. One more. I have one more set like that. The last set is going to be a side raise. Then we're going to do shoulder shrugs. And then we're going to do another aerobic exercise. So here we go. This is called the lateral raise. Up, and remember we go down slowly. Slowly. Up and down. You can feel those back muscles, shoulder muscles, going up and pushing down. All right. Next one's for the shoulders again. Let's put our shoulders back and down, and we're going to shrug up and down. Shrug and down. And you can feel those shoulder blades go up and down, up and down. Now you're not lifting the weights with your arms, you're lifting the weights using your back muscles. Up and down, up and down. Okay, one more aerobic exercise. This time we're going to squat down and come up and clap. We're going to open our arms up when we squat down. You ready? Here we go. Feet about shoulder width or a little wider. And down and up. Leave the squat out if you're tired. Just do the arms. Opening the chest up and closing. Great job, everybody. You know, let's sit down. We're done with the weights. So we're going to sit down and get some lower leg exercises. Let's take another deep breath first. All right, we're going to get the shin muscle. We're going to raise our toes up and down. This is going to strengthen the tibialis anterior, it's called. And up and down. We're going to do 10 of these. 3, 4, 5. This is a muscle that allows you to walk and raise your toe, or raise your toe when you're walking. Very important so we don't shuffle. I think 2 more. 1 and 10. Okay. I'm getting the signal there. Okay, we're going to get the heels up. This is for the muscle in the back of the leg, the soleus, under the calf muscles. It keeps you balanced, controls your balance front to back. Here we go, heels up and down. And feel your calf muscles tighten. But that big muscle under your calf muscles, it's worked best with the knee bent. And I think that's 6, 7, and down, 8, and 9. Let's do one more, 10. Okay, we're going to do the toes 10 more times. Toes up, toes down, and up and down. You're pushing your heel into the ground and up and down. 5, 6, 7. Sit tall while you're doing this. Back off the chair. And 9 and 10 and down. Okay, heels again. Heels up, heels down. Heels up, heels down. Up and down. 4 and down. 5. Press the toes into the ground. 7 and down and up and down. 2 more. Up and down and up and down. Good job. All right, now we're going to do something for the bone density in the legs and the hips. We're going to do our stomp, one-legged stomp. This is hard enough to crush a can. If you had a soda can on the ground, laying down, you could crush it. So you want to put about that much pressure on your bones when you stomp. We're going to do 5 stomps on each side. Here we go. 1, 2, 5. And we're going to do 5 stomps on the other side. 1, Good job. If you do those a few times a day, think about the people living downstairs though. Always have to be courteous. Now we're going to do something for power. As we get older, we lose power in our legs. We lose power in all of our muscles. But you want to keep it in your legs because you have to move fast sometimes to get out of the way. So this is a power move. We're going to stomp our feet like we're shaking snow off of our boots. Here we go. And rest. Okay, good job. Let's take a deep breath. In my classes, everyone smiles after we're doing this. See, are you smiling? Everyone smiles because I think it brings back thoughts of the playground. That's just what I think. But let's do it again. And rest. All right, we're going to do it one more time, but let's take a deep breath first. And blow it out. And here we go. Happy feet. And rest. Okay, good job. Let's take a water break. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're going to do something now for our lower body strength. It's going to be another timed workout. It's going to be 20 seconds of work, only 15 seconds of rest this time. We're not going to use any weights, but we're going to start with a squat. Now a squat is done with the feet about shoulder width apart. You remember I told you you want to keep your chest up and you push your butt back. So not like this, not hinging at the hips. Push your butt back like you're sitting in a chair. You try to keep your knees behind your toes. Not like that. Back here. So push back and come up. And just go as low as you're comfortable. That's your squat. Some people can get very low. Some people will just get down this far. But what you want to do is when you come back up, push through your heels and squeeze your glute muscles. That's your butt. Squeeze those muscles to bring yourself up. Okay, we're going to squat for 20 seconds. Here we go. Now I put my hands up by my chest. Some people like to put their hands out like that. I like them up on my chest. Now your legs are going to get burning. This is a lot of big muscles you're using here. Those are very important. Let's march. The next exercise, we're going to go out to the side with your legs. Ready? Here we go. Out. Out. Now hold on to your chair for this. Don't try to balance. And try to keep your toe pointed forward. You see my toe is pointed forward, not pointed up. And try to stand tall. I know my chair's a little low, so I'm tipping over a little. All right. Okay. Just take a deep breath. Next, we're going to kick back. I'm going to bring my knee up. Same leg. Same leg that you just went out to the side. Up and back. And up and back. And when you go back, if you can raise it up a little bit. When you get all the way back there, point the toe and up. And up. Okay, next we're going to do something a little bit aerobic, just to finish this set off. We'll get to the other side, don't worry. But we're going to go high knees. Here we go. Marching high. We started a little early, that's okay. Extra credit. Swing the arms, march high. If you need to hold on to your chair to get your knees up high, that's fine. Hold on to your chair. But if you don't need the chair, you can swing your arms. You get some aerobic action going here. Okay, another deep breath. And we're going to go to the other side and do the same thing for the other side. The squat's going to be a little different. The squat's going to be a wide squat. It's called the sumo squat, with the toes pointed out, feet a little wider than your hips. And you're going to squat down and push instead of from all the back of the foot, more from the inside of the foot. We want to work these inside the leg muscles there. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Same thing, chest up, butt back. For you ballerinas, this is a plie, grand plie. For the rest of us, it's a sumo wrestler squat. Okay, down and up. All right, we have the other leg that we have to kick out to the side with the toe pointing forward, holding onto the chair. And if you're ready, here we go. Out and down. And up, and up, and down. Up, and down. Up. Remember, the toes pointing forward. Doing great. And rest. We can march a little. You can take a deep breath if you want. We're going to do those kickbacks on this side now. Bring the knee up, and we're going to kick back, point the toe. Up, and back. Up, and back. Up, and back. So we're going back, and up, and back, and up a little. Holding on to the chair. Okay. And now we're going to finish this set with butt kicks. We did the high knees for the front of the legs. Now we're going to do butt kicks for the hamstrings and the back of the legs. We're going to do 15 seconds. Here we go. Alternating. Hold on to your chair if you want. Kicking back. Probably not going to reach my butt with my heel, but that's the intention. Okay, great job. Let's sit down. I have my ball. And if you have a pillow, if you don't have a pillow, you can roll a towel up. Just want something that you can hold on to and squeeze when we need to squeeze. But let's start with halos. Let's shine up our halo. I know you all have a nice shiny halo. Let's polish it up a little more. This is for the shoulders. This is range of motion work. One more that way. Let's go the other way and unwind. Get that little piece of rust on the back of your halo there. Your shoulders and your chest moving around. And that's good. Good job. All right, we're going to do a ball toss. This is for eye-hand coordination. And toss the ball up and catch it. I'm happy if you can just go like that. Some of you can toss it higher. Maybe a little to the side. So you have to watch it. Some can clap their hands. Some can do twice. And up and down. Up and down. Now if you drop it and it rolls away, be careful. Get out of the chair slowly. Don't chase it. Go retrieve it and come back. Okay, good job. Okay, we're going to put the ball between our legs. You can put it between your thighs or between your knees. What you want to do is feel the muscle that's inside your leg, called an adductor muscle. You want to feel that flexing. So you find the spot that works for you. We're going to do 10 of these. You're going to squeeze. Put your feet close together, and you can use your hands too. Squeeze and relax, and squeeze and relax. Now, if you have a ball that you got from me, you can, and you break it, I'll give you a brand new one. Squeeze, try to break that ball. And I don't know how many that is. That feels like 5, 6. Squeeze, 7. Squeeze, relax, 8. And 9. And one more, 10. Okay. All right. We're going to put the ball between our feet. And let's go up with it. And if you can, drop it and catch it. Now, if you don't have a ball, your pillow's not going to bounce. So you can just hold it up there and go down and up with it like this. But that's eye-foot coordination. If you can drop it and catch it, just a little challenge. All right, we're going to put the ball between the palms of our hands, not the fingers, between the palms. Going to put it on your tummy, sit tall, put it on your belly button, bring the ball up to your chest, and squeeze. And then go back down to your belly button and relax. And up, squeeze and relax. This is a chest exercise. It works your chest muscles and your biceps. Squeeze and down. And I think that's 5 and down and up. 6 and down. 7 and down. And 8 and down. 2 more if you can. 9, but stop when you get tired. And 10 and down. You know what I'd like to do? Let's work the fingers, exercise the fingers today. I'm going to press my pinky, my 2 pinkies into the ball or into the pillow, my ring finger, my middle finger, and my index finger, and then up, 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 up. You're going to squeeze whatever you're holding, squeeze. When you get them all in there, squeeze tight, and up, 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 up. Let's do 2 more times. Down, 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 down. Up, 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 up. And down, 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 down. And up, 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 up. Let's press the thumbs into the ball. So now put it in the palm of your hand. Press your thumbs in and out. And in and out. That's the joint that's important for your grip. Your thumb muscles are important for your grip, and a grip is very important. 3, let's do 2 more. 4, and 1 more. Press in and up. All right, we are done with the ball. I want to do some balance exercise. So we're going to stand beside or behind your chair. Let's stand beside your chair. Make sure you know where your chair is. Make sure you have something to hold on to. And we're going to just stand in what's called the staggered stance. I'm just going to step out. Now, if you notice, my front foot is a little bit is further forward than my back foot. It's not heel to toe, but it could be if they were in front of each other. But this is a staggered stance. So we're just going to stand like that and look at the ground about 6 feet in front of you and try to balance like that. And again, make sure you know where your chair is. If that's easy, look up at the wall where the ceiling meets the wall. And if you're really brave, I don't recommend this, but you can close your eyes. Make sure you're holding on to something if you close your eyes. If you're really concerned about your balance, do this exercise with a chair or a table on one side and a wall on the other, so that you have 2 things to hold on to. When you have a balance exercise, it's better to have 2 things to hold on to, a table and a wall or 2 chairs. Okay, we're going to do the other side. Let's step forward into that staggered stance. And I'm looking out. You can turn your head side to side. We're not going to do the gazing at the finger today. But turning your head or looking up. Okay. I'd like to hold each one of these about 10 seconds. Now we're going to do heel to toe. So this one, I'm going to hold on for this one. So my front foot, heel, is touching my back foot. So this is the sway side to side. Your hips control your sway side to side. I'm looking at the floor. It's something that's not moving. Don't look into a mirror because that would confuse your brain. It would look like you go in the opposite direction. All right, let's do the other side. Heel to toe, holding onto the chair. You can let go of the chair and or you can just hold it like it's piano keys, not making any noise. All right, we're going to do the same thing, heel to toe. These balance exercises get 2 each. Heel to toe, looking at the floor. Okay, and other side. Remember, we want to hold it about 10 or 15 seconds. Okay. All right, we're going to stand on 1 foot now. Okay, we're all the way to 1 foot. Hold on to that chair. I'm going to put a toe on the floor and then raise it up about 1 inch. Again, I'm looking at the floor. But you yogis out there, if you find this easy, you can look up at the wall or up at the ceiling where the ceiling meets the wall. We're going to try and stand like this for 10 seconds. Okay, let's do the other side. Foot on the floor, putting the other toe on the floor, just raising it up 1 inch. Try not to let your legs touch. You know, that's tempting. Okay, first foot, 1 more time. And second foot. Wow, that was a long 10 seconds, Joe. Now remember, this is just practice. You're practicing balancing. When we walk, it's all about balance. You're on 1 foot. A lot of the time, you're just on 1 foot. So it'll help you walk if you just practice balancing. You know, if you take yoga, well, then you practice every time you take a yoga class. They're very good at that. All right, let's get the ball again. Let's do some standing exercise. We're going to do the halo 1 more time. I like that. Let's just do 5 halos. And 5 the other way. 1, 2, 3, loosen up those shoulders, 4, 5. Then we're going to do 10 reaches with the ball. We're going to squat and reach. Squat and reach. Squat and reach. 4. We're going to try for 10. 5. Keep your tummy tight. Push your butt back. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's take a deep breath after that. Okay, we're going to stir the pot now. Now you have a big cauldron in front of you, and we're stirring the pot. Reaching way out and stirring. 4, 5. And 5 the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. We're going to try 1 more exercise. This one's a little tough. This is for the back muscles and shoulder muscles. I'm going to put the ball between my elbows, clasp my hands. If this is difficult, the hardest part is getting the ball between your elbows. Then we're going to squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and relax. 4, 5. You're going to feel your back muscles flexing. 7. A few more. 8 and squeeze. Remember, you stop when you're tired. And 10. All right. But you know what? It's time to stretch. Let's sit down and do some stretches. Let's take a deep breath. Into the nose, out through the mouth. And then we're going to stretch to the side, lean to the side, one arm over your head, one arm down. That arm is down. Make believe there's a string attached to it, and it's pulling you down. Get a little more stretch on this side. Okay, let's go to the other side. Over the head and down. Now you worked hard today. These stretches we're going to stretch all those muscles that you use. You exercised and did strength training on a lot of muscles. Let's give ourselves a hug. Reach around. Grab your shoulders. Stretching your back muscles. It stretches your back muscles. Just put the other hand on top, other arm on top, and reach around as far as you can. And try to sit tall while we're doing all of these. You want to sit tall and make sure your back's off the chair. Okay. All right, we're going to stretch the chest now. I'm going to open up the chest. I'm going to put my hands just behind my ears. I'm not pushing my head forward, sitting tall, and I'm going to bring my elbows back, take a deep breath in, and then go forward. Now, if it's painful to put your arms back there, put your fist in front of you and just open up that way, open up your chest. But if you can put them behind your ears, that works better. Open up, and back, deep breath in, opening your chest, and blow out. And one more. Deep breath in. All right, let's do something for the neck. I'm going to put my ear to my shoulder. And just relaxing my neck and letting my ear try to lay down on my shoulder. Now, if you want to rest an arm on top, it'll add a few pounds. You don't have to do that. Your head's heavy enough to stretch these neck muscles. Let's go to the other side. If you put your arm on top, don't pull your head. You're just resting it there, adding a few extra pounds. And we're holding all these stretches for about 10 seconds. You can hold them 20, 30 seconds if you find one that you really like. Let's go to the side now. Let's twist the neck. Bring your chin to your shoulder this time. Chin to the shoulder. Look over your shoulder. Stretch your eyes too. And chin to the other shoulder. Okay, back to the front. The neck goes up and down too. The neck does a lot of things. And if you ever have a sore neck, just try these stretches just to where it's comfortable. Like if it hurts to look over your shoulder, just go to where it's comfortable and then go back. If you ever get any pain with any of these stretches, just back off a little bit. Back off. You don't want to go into the pain. The stretches are good. Okay, we're going to look down at the floor and just let your head hang. Just relax your neck. Feel some of those vertebrae opening up in the back of your neck. And then let's look up. Not too high. You don't want to crush those vertebrae. Look up at the ceiling or where the ceiling meets the wall. And Let's look down again. Look down, and then relax your neck. And back up to where the ceiling meets the wall. That's a good height. Okay, all right, back to the front. I'm going to do something for the shoulders, for the shoulder blades. Let's stretch those, stretch our back muscles. We're going up with the shoulder blades, back and down. And we're going to go up, shoulder blades back, pinch together, and down, and up, and back, and down. And let's do one more. Up, and back. This time stay down there, shoulder blades back and down, and turn your palms out. Put your arms out a little, turn your palms out, your shoulder blades will pinch together, sitting tall, tuck your chin, push your chest out, tuck your chin in. This is stretching this little muscle called the pec minor muscle up on your shoulders that gets short. It shortens up. It needs to be stretched because we're always forward. We're always driving or eating or reading. So you can do this a few times a day. Stretch that muscle up. Okay, all right. Another one for the shoulders. I'm going to put my arm out straight. Bring my hand floating over my shoulder, my other shoulder, and pulling my elbow in across my body. This is stretching the rotator cuff, the tricep muscle. You exercise that tricep muscle today. And we did a lot of shoulder exercises, so we need to stretch those out. Okay, other side. Arm out straight, hand over my shoulder, and then pulling my elbow, pushing my elbow across my body. All right. Okay, so we got the shoulders, we got the neck, the shoulders. Let's get the arms and the wrists. I'm going to put my arm out straight, pull back gently on my fingertips. You know what? I'm going to put my hand on the inside and pull back gently on the palm, using the two palms together on the fingers. And you want to feel a stretch under your wrist. This is a good one to do every day. Good stretch. And fingers down. In stretching, you can pull on your fingers, or you can pull on the back of your hand, stretching the top of the wrist. Okay, let's do the other side. Fingers up, pull back gently. I want to feel this right under here. You might feel it all the way up to your shoulder, because there's a nerve that comes down, goes through the carpal tunnel, and you're stretching it right now. It's fingers down, pull the back of the hand, or on the fingertips. Okay, all right, that's the wrist. Let's get the fingers. We're going to open wide and close tight. Open wide and close tight. Two more. Open and close and open and close. All right, let's shake. Shake your hands. Shake them, shake them, shake them. All right, take a look at them now. They're younger looking. They look good. They have good looking hands now. All right, let's go to the, you know what? We've got to do some tummy exercises. Sit back in your chair, hold on, and let's get the tummy in there. We're gonna put our feet out, and let's do up and down with the feet. So if you can bring it back a little bit off the chair while you're leaning back and tighten your tummy, that's going to make those ab muscles really work. Remember, when you have your feet off the ground, your core muscles are supporting you. 2 more. 1, 2, okay. All right. Good job. So we got that in. Now we're going to go to the hips. We're going to stretch the hips. If you can cross into this figure 4 position, you can do that to stretch your hip. If that's uncomfortable, you're going to raise your leg up like this. But first we're going to turn our ankles 6 times in each direction. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 in the other direction. 4, 5, 6. So if this is uncomfortable being in this position, I should have told you, you can do your ankles out here. All right, let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and if we're in this position, if you're in the figure 4, sit as tall as you can. Stretch your back. Make believe there's a string attached to your head pulling you up. You're going to grab under your knee and pull your knee towards the opposite shoulder. You want to feel a stretch right back here. If that's uncomfortable, you can do it this way. Bringing your knee up to your chest, or you can reach under your leg and lift your thigh up to your chest. Either way, you're stretching your hip. If you can get into this figure 4 position though, I think that's the most effective. Pulling the knee towards the opposite shoulder. Okay, I forgot to do the other side, even though we had our legs crossed. Other side. Sitting tall, and when you just sit tall, just crossing this, you may feel a little bit of a stretch. But pull it to the other, across your body, pulling the knee to the opposite shoulder. And if you don't feel a stretch, sit even taller. Stretch your spine. This muscle attaches to your leg and your back, so we want to pull it, and it's a big muscle. This is, you're stretching your hip muscles and your butt. Okay. All right. Now we're going to sit back and do toe and heel stretches. We're going to do 4 stretches, or 6. Let's do 6 today. 3, and stretch, and flex, and stretch, and flex. Let's do 1 more. Stretch, and flex. Okay. Well, I think we're done. Let's take a deep breath. We worked hard today. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's do another one. And that first one wasn't good. Let's blow all the air out. Keep blowing, keep blowing. Okay, now another one. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now we're going to do a whole body stretch. I want you to reach for the sky and wiggle your fingers and wave goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Thank you all for joining me today. You're going to feel great for the rest of the day. Bye-bye.